and gentlemen, I'm your voice of the Mustangs, Vincent Chanchulum, and welcome on into the game. It is your Clifton Mustangs volleyball team. Obviously featuring your Clifton Mustangs, we're going against the Passaic Valley Hornets. Big game today. Hopefully for Clifton's sake, they win. Passaic Valley, don't count them out. They are a pretty solid team themselves. Let's see what happens. Passaic Valley starts serving the ball. And here we go. Already sending it over the net very early, Clifton. Setting up for a big play here, and they will say that stayed inbounds. To Passaic Valley leads 1-0 early on, I believe. Clifton wasn't quite sure of what happened. Ball looked like it was out of bounds, but they'll say it was in. So Passaic Valley leads 1-0, able to serve again. Good serve there. Lessler sets up, spike there by Tamara Vasquez, and Clifton ties this one up, 1-1. Number 14, Morgan Lessler to serve now. And a pretty solid serve for Lessler, and that's a perfect spot, and Clifton takes a 2-1 lead. Lessler serves again. Hornets on that one, goes over the net. Clifton gets the easy point there, 3-1. Good serve again there by Lessler. They try and make a save, and they can't quite do it. 4-1 Clifton. Another serve here by Lessler. That one popped up high in the air. They're going to try and send it over the net. They do with a spike, but that one's too far back. They all exclaim out, and Clifton extends their lead now 5-1. Lessler on the serve. Hornets get that one over the net. Joyce to Lessler to Vasquez. That gets off the tip of her fingers, and they're on that one. Good save there by Lauer. Another spike by Vasquez. That one stays in, and it's going to be a violation on Passaic Valley, and Clifton extends their lead 6-1. That one high in the air. Hornets go with a spike. Clifton gets the deflection. Spike there by Lauer. Tips off the fingers of a Hornets player, and Clifton extends their lead now 7-1. Doing an excellent job so far this game. As they roll the ball over to Clifton's side. Lessler again to serve. And a good play there by the Hornets as they put it in a great spot. Lessler there trying to make the save, couldn't quite do it. And finally, the Passaic Valley catches a break, and it's now 7-2 as they cut down Clifton's lead. And that serve doesn't even go over the net. 8-2 now, Clifton. And now serving for Clifton, I believe, is number 13. Yes, that would be Tamara Vasquez. Good serve there by Vasquez, putting it in a pretty decent spot. And it doesn't go over the net. It's 9-2 Clifton. Vasquez with a good serve there. Do they get it over the net? They do. Vasquez to Lessler, spiked by Lauer, and that's another point for Clifton, and they extend their lead now 10-2, reaching double-digit points. No timeouts called by either team yet. Clifton leads 10-2. Vasquez, a little bit of a short one there, but they do make the save. Good job by the Hornets there. Spike there. Good save by Passaic Valley. They send it over to Clifton's end once again. They try and make the save. No one gets a hand on it, but Clifton gets the point as that one's too far out. 11-2. Now they lead by 9. Very good serve there. Hornets make a great play on that one. Jess gets over the net. Lessler with a good save, and they get it over the net. Good job by Clifton there, able to stay alive. Lessler gets on that. Lauer with a spike. It gets deflected in front of the net. But Clifton still extends their lead 12-2. Good serve there. Send it over to Clifton's end. Good save there by Jenna Joyce. And a spike here, and Passaic Valley gets underneath that one. They send it over in 2 hits, not using all 3. Clifton sends it back over the Hornets side. They send it back to Clifton. Clifton's ready for it. Spike here, gets off the fingertips of one of the Hornets girls. And they try and make a save on it, and they can't. Clifton extends their lead 13-2, and the Hornets use their first of 2 timeouts. We'll be back. And we are back after the timeout. Clifton leads 13-2. Tamara Vasquez serving once again, and that one goes out, and it's now 14-2 Clifton. Good serve there by Vasquez. Did that one stay in? They're going to say no. And Passaic Valley gets a point there, 14-3. Good serve there. Vasquez sends that one up. Lessler and a spike here, and good save by the Hornets, but they can't quite finish as that one bounces off their hand, goes out of bounds, and it's 15-3 Mustangs. Jenna Joyce. The 1-2 serve here, number 30. And she puts that one in a pretty good spot, gets it over the net. Hornets send it back. And a good spot there. Excellent job. Vasquez couldn't get there in time, and it's 15-4 Clifton as the Hornets cut down their lead. And a good job by the Hornets there, keeping Clifton from scoring again, and it's now 15-5. And a good way to get over the net there by Clifton. Just gets over, and it's now 16-5. Clifton. And now number 5, Amra Lukovic to serve here. And a very good serve there. That one goes way far back. They send it over to Clifton's end. Spike here by Lauer. And a violation on Clifton there, and it's going to be 16-6. Good serve there. Spike here by Clifton. Good save by Passaic Valley, and they go with a spike there, and it gets over to their ends of the net. But they're going to say it's a point on Clifton after a violation, so they lead 17-6. And now number 9, Kate Lauer, is the one up to serve. And she doesn't get enough of it there. It's 17-7 now. Clifton sends it over to their end of the net. Hornets send it back. Joyce ready for it. Lessler just sends it over on her own. They send it back to Clifton's end. Lukovic there. Vasquez trying to get it over. Whistle's blown. Violation, and it'll be Passaic Valley point. Now they keep it within single digits at 17-8. Clifton still leads. Clifton has to send it over here. They do, and a good save there by the Hornets. Another good save there. They get over to Clifton's end. What a save by Lauer, and a spike here from Clifton as they're able to reset while the Hornets set up something, and they don't get it over the net, and Clifton makes it a 10-point game. 18-8 they lead. Now number 24, Jessica Pollock, is the one serving. She sends that one over the net to the far right side, at least to her right, and it's going to be a point for Clifton there, 19-8. Good serve there. Hornets send it back. Good save by Clifton. Got to get it over there, and they do. Oh, man, what a great job. And the Hornets clap back, and an excellent spike there, 19-9. Oh, man, that was a rocket of a spike. I mean, they put it right in the perfect spot, and they score. So let's see if they can keep this momentum. Good bump, set, spike there. They get it over the net. Nothing there. They send it over to Clifton's end again. Lessler exclaims that she does have it. Indeed, she does. And they send it back over to the Hornets side. They go with a spike here, and they can't get the save. And it's 19-10 now. Passaic Valley reaching double-digit points and making it a single-digit deficit. Only down 9 now as opposed to 10. Clifton with a miscommunication there. Passaic Valley scores. 19-11 now. This serve here as Passaic Valley makes it an 8-point game. Can they make it 7, or will Clifton score? They get it over the net, and it was last touched by Passaic Valley, so Clifton does score 22-11. Leslie, serve. That one to the middle of their end. Good job there. Spike here. Good job by Clifton. They give them the point, 21-11. They lead. It's 21-11. Clifton leads. Good serve there. Great save by Joyce. A spike here from Lukovic. The Hornets are ready for that one. They send it up to Clifton's end early after 2 hits. Lauer, spike. Good save by Passaic Valley. Good spike there. Clifton deflects it. Passaic Valley will get the point as Clifton was the last to touch it, and it did go out of bounds. 21-12. Clifton leads. Good job by Leslie there, being aware, but they're going to say it's point for Passaic Valley after a violation, and they lead, and Clifton leads 21-13. 8-point game now. Good serve there from Valley, and it's a 7-point game. And that serve there goes into the net. 22-14 now, Clifton. They do get the ball back. Allison Sprovirio now serving, and it's going to be a point for Valley. (22-15). Good spike there. Clifton scores 23-15. Clifton 2 points away from winning this game. Jenna Joyce up to serve. Very good serve there from her. Spike here by the Hornets, and they put it in no man's land. 23-16 now, Clifton. Good job there by Lauer. She gets there again with a spike. Did it stay in? Yes, it does. And Clifton extends their lead 24-16. What a great play there. So she got the bump off in the set by Leslie, and Lauer rushes back, makes an excellent spike, and Clifton takes the lead. Play stopped here for a substitution. Lukovic to serve. And that's a really good serve. It bounces off the hand of one of the Hornets. Clifton takes the lead 25-16, which means they did win the first set. Clifton leads 1-0. We'll be back for the second set. And here we go. Welcome back to the second set, ladies and gentlemen. Clifton won the first one 25-16 over Passaic Valley. Voice the Mustangs, Vincent Chanchulo here. As always, Clifton leads 1-0, and they start off serving here. Morgan Lessler to serve, and here we go. She sends that one over the net. Valley ready for it. They go with a big spike here. Not so much. They get it over the net. Tips off a Clifton hand, and they lead 1-0 to begin the set. Good serve there. Lessler, spike, nothing there. Lessler there for it, and a spike from Tamara Vasquez, and they deflect it and they extend their lead 2-0 now. They were ready for that. Valley serves, Clifton ready for it. Lessler sends that one high up in the air. Clifton needs to get it over the net. They do. Valley has it. And they lose control after one hit, and it's now 2-1 Passaic Valley. Clifton gets on the board. Tamara Vasquez, number 13, to serve. Tips off Clifton's hand, and it's now 3-1 Passaic Valley. Clifton able to send that one over the net. Clifton underneath. Spike here. Valley scores. They lead 4-1. And Clifton scores here. It's 4-2. Jenna Joyce to serve here for the Mustangs. She gets that one over the net, and that one's too far, and the Passaic Valley Hornets score. It is 5-2, and now 5-3. As Clifton scores once again. Number 5, Amra Lukovic to serve. Good one there, and it just gets over the net. Hornets trying to get it over to Clifton's, and they do. Clifton ready for it. A set. Spike there. Lauer, excellent job, and it's a 5-4 game with a monster spike. Good serve there, and it just has a little too much on it as it just goes out. 6-4 now. Hornets. Good serve there from Valley. Trying to get it over to Clifton's end. They just do. Joyce there to make the save. Lessler. Lauer just gets it over right in front of the net. Hornets moving it back to get some space. They go with a spike. Lukovic there for it. Sends it over as the ball goes too high. Hornets with a spike. Tips off a Clifton finger, but it's okay as Clifton able to get on it. Spike there from Vasquez. Great save by the Hornets. Goes too far out of bounds. Clifton gets a point there. It's 6-5. Hornets lead. Number 9, Kate Lauer to serve here. Sends it over the net, too far. 7-5 now. That one goes too far out of bounds. It's 7-6 now, as Clifton gets the point there. Passaic Valley still leads. Clifton with a chance to tie it. 24, Jessica Pollock to serve. And that's a great serve there, as it's not going out of bounds, but they had to go a little far back to get that one. They send it over to Clifton's end. Lukovic there for it. That one, miscommunication there. Lessler was able to get it, no one else going for it. It's 8-6 now, Passaic Valley. They let Clifton keep it close, but they don't let them tie the game or take the lead, which is a really good job by them. Spike there by Clifton, excellent spot. I believe that was Mary Davey who was there for a 19, and she made a great play on it. I mean, she put it in the back left corner, and it was just an excellent, excellent spot. Lessler with a serve. Put it in no man's land. 9-7, Passaic Valley. And she's to redo the serve here. She messed that one up. That one's high. Good set there. Spike Vasquez. Passaic Valley ready for it. Send it over to Clifton's end. Vasquez there. Lukovic puts it in a solid spot. Passaic Valley there. Lessler to Vasquez. Lessler sends it back over. That one doesn't go out. Looked like it was. Passaic Valley there to save it. And Clifton ready for it. Joyce to Lauer. Passaic Valley on it. They try and send it over the net. Doesn't get the right hand on it. And it's 9-8 now. Passaic Valley still leads. Clifton with a chance to tie. And Tamara Vasquez is the one serving. Number 13, let's see what she can do. It's 9-8 Valley. Good serve there. Joyce to Lessler, to Lauer. She goes with a spike, and it goes too far out. And Passaic Valley gets double-digit points here. It's 10-8, they lead. And that serve there doesn't get over the net. It's now 10-9, Passaic Valley. Jenna Joyce, number 30, serving. Good serve there. They send it over. Spike here from Lauer. Bounces off a Hornet. Game tied at 10. Clifton's been trailing this whole time, and now it's a tie game. Let's see if they can bounce back here. Joyce to serve once again. And a great serve there. But the Hornets make an even better play on it. Vasquez there. Lessler. Clifton tries to send it over the net. They can't quite do it. And Passaic Valley takes the lead back that quickly. 11-10. Good serve there. Joyce has it. Spike here from Lauer, and that one gets through. 11-11. Lukovic to serve here, number 5. Game tied at 11. That one too far back, and it's now 12-11 Passaic Valley.
Okay.
Good serve there. Good spike. Hornets ready for it. Clifton sends it back over. A spike there, and it's now 12-12. Good serve there from Clifton. They take the lead. 13-12. Hornets try and set it over to their side, and then Clifton takes a 2-point lead, 14-12. That one gets over the net. Hornets. Spike. That one gets over back to Clifton's side. They send it back to the Hornets. Hornets go with the spike. Put it in no man's land. They score. They send that one over to Clifton's end. They lead 14-13. Vasquez with a spike, and Clifton scores once again. They take a 2-point lead. Send that one over to Clifton's end, or to the end of the Hornets. Bump, set, spike there. Clifton scores again. 16-13 Mustangs. Good serve there by Clifton. Jessica Pollock, the one who was serving, and a spike there from Vasquez, 17-13. Deflection there by Clifton as they go for a big spike. They send it over the net that time. Great save by the Mustangs once again. That one tipped. Clifton able to get it over the net. What a save. But they're going to call a violation on Clifton regardless of that. I mean, what a save by the Mustangs. Good effort. Let's go. And that serve doesn't get over the net. 18-14, Clifton leads. Morgan Lessler to serve. And it just goes over the top of the net. Did it stay in? It did. 19-14, Clifton. Good serve. Spike there. That one's too far back. 20-14 Clifton. Morgan Lessler Lessler with a good serve there. That one's high. Can they get it over to Clifton's end? They do with ease. Good spike there by Lukic. Should stay in. No, it did not. Passaic Valley scores 20-15. Clifton leads. That one goes high in the air. Good save by Lauer. Do they get it over to Passaic Valley's end? They do. They send it over to Clifton's side. Clifton ready for it. Vasquez, spike. That one put up in the air by the Hornets. They're there. Joyce with a good save. Another good save. Vasquez sends it over to the Hornets end. Stays in bounds. Hornets setting up for what looks like a spike. They put it in no man's land. What a great save. Lauer, spike. Hornets still on it. Excellent job by them. Joyce ready for it. Vasquez goes with a spike, tips off the hand of a Hornet, and Clifton scores 21-15. They lead. Good job by Clifton there, but also giving credit to the Hornets able to stay in it for that long. Good job by them as well. Both teams putting up a great fight. And a serve there by Clifton hits off the net, and it's now 21-16. Clifton still leads here. Good job here, spike. Hornets able to make a good save on it. My goodness. Joyce there. Lessler. Lauer spike. Hits off the end of a Hornet. And Clifton scores 22-16. 22-16 Clifton. Jenna Joyce to serve. 3 more and Clifton wins this game. They get it. The Hornets set it over Clifton's side. Just over. It's 22-17 now. Spike there, 23-17. Passaic Valley sends it over to Clifton's end, 23-18. They send it over to Passaic Valley's side. Good spike there. That one's up. Clifton gets it over to Valley's end. Valley makes a good save on it. Send it over to Clifton's end. Clifton ready for it. Lessler on it. Joyce sends it over. The Hornets ready for that one. They try and reset. They go with a big spike here. Elise Turk on it. And that one gets in. It's 23-19. And a spike there stays in. The Hornets ready for it. They're down 4. They send it over to Clifton's end. Turk to Lessler. Spike here. Clifton able to get a good save on it. Joyce sends it over. Hornets to go with the spike there. Put it in no man's land. It's a 3-point game. Things getting interesting. Good serve there. Turk ready for it. To Joyce. They send it over to the Hornets side. Hornets have it. They go with the spike. Turk gets it, and it's 23-21. Passaic Valley with a comeback starting. (23-21). Good serve there from Valley. Lessler on it. Lauer with a spike, and Clifton scores. And a good spike there from Lauer. Makes it a 3-point game, 24-21. And Kate Lauer is to serve here. Lauer. Good serve there. Hornets send it over to Clifton. Try and send it over to Clifton's end. Clifton scores. They win that set. 2-0. They win the game. Good job by Clifton. Good job by the Hornets. I'm your voice of the Mustangs, Vincent Chiachulo. Go Mustangs!